What's up, guys? We are back, and I'm looking at some more MLB plays today over on PrizePicks. We got the sweep in yesterday's video. Let's do it again with some more plays today. We've been crushing it as of late, hitting 10 6-mans in the last 6 days. Looking to keep that going as well. But if you guys want a third play tomorrow, be sure to leave a like on this video here, because if we get to 175 likes, I'll drop a third play in tomorrow's video. I want you to down and leave a like. You may as well subscribe to the channel also, with his notifications turned on, that way you don't miss out on future videos and that way you can get in before the designs get bumped to get removed. The last thing before we get to the free plays is to not miss out on checking out the DubClub if you have not already. There's a link available in my description to get you a discount. There will be a banner that pops up at the bottom of your screen. Click on claim, and there'll be some discounts available for you to choose from. The DubClub gives you access to all of my plays sent straight to your phone. And the first thing I recommend you do when you join the DubClub is connect your Discord to DubClub. That way you get all of my premium channels here in my Discord. That includes my 6-man slips, bankroll builders, underdog streaks, lottery picks between home run lays and RBI lays, community chat if you choose the community chat package. That way you can talk to me and other members about plays or whatever's going on. I'm also super easy to reach and talk to if you have any questions. Just add me in the chat and I'll respond to you in a pretty good time usually. You get plays also from my contributors, 5 different ones. Asmies is a golf guy, Emo is a basketball guy, WNBA, Elo is soccer, third one is tennis, and Nerd Alert is some esports. So these guys do some great work and they are very profitable. So there's so much available to you over in this DubClub. And like I said, we've been killing on these 6-mans. I've been posting 6-mans pretty much daily. And we just cashed 2 in a single day, not yesterday, but the day before. And we also had a day earlier this week too, where we cashed 5 in a single day. It was a ridiculous day. One of my best ever, where we cashed 5 6-mans in a single day. Not many other people out there are doing that. And I don't post as many slips as other guys out there too doing the same type of thing. Some guys will do slips for like every single MLB team out there and have like 30 slips in a day. That's not what we're doing here. Come join us. It is really worth it. A lot of the members will tell you so, and you can get it for yourself in my description with that discount. Go down there in my description or in the top in the comment section, see that banner that pops up, and click on claim. And with that out of the way, let's get to these free plays. Make sure to play responsibly at your own risk. Leave a like on this video here if you're not already, and subscribe, and let's get into it. The first play like on the PrizePicks board for tonight's slate is going to be over in the fantasy score category yet again. We've been killing it on these, but if you are not on PrizePicks, I have an alternative for you. I like Jake Magnum today over 4.5 fantasy score against the Athletics today. But if you are having another app out there or if you're on a book, I like his over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. But if you are on PrizePicks, what I like is the 4.5 fantasy score for pretty obvious reasons for the most part, just it being a better play overall than, hits, runs, and RBIs. Because if you don't know, it's pretty much impossible to go over your fantasy score without going over hits, runs, and RBIs. It's nearly impossible unless you get walked like 3 times, basically. But his hits, runs, and RBIs, so he's been over in 52%. Fantasy score over in about 58% of games. I like the Rays offense a lot today. They also have some of the best weather on the entire slate on top of being at home in a minor league stadium. In wins this year, he has actually been over this line in 69% of games and very good as of late. He has been a hot hitter as of late. At home this year, slight decrease at 55%. In wins, though, goes all the way back up to about 69%, so not really any worries there. But overall, looking more deeper into the matchup here, he gets to face a lefty today in Jacob Lopez from the Athletics. Against lefties this year, he has not been as great as you can see there. However, there is more to the story because a lot of those games were from earlier this year. It's a smaller sample size, as well as the Rays just not necessarily performing better against lefties. But you see that his average does not really drop off that much. He's at 316 average, but at 292 against lefties. So I think this is almost kind of a buy low spot in a way. And Lopez also is a lot worse versus righties. So he's not that much worse against lefties, while Lopez is worse against righties in terms of ERA and batting average, both of those there. He throws mainly the fastball, the slider, and the cutter. Mainly the fastball and the slider, though. He's a 330 on-base average against the fastball, though. A 424, slider is a 255. But that fastball, man, out of 424 is ridiculously good. You can look at the other pitches, too, like the cutter. He has had only 9 plate appearances against him, but 978 on-base average. That is pretty much unheard of. So hopefully he's throwing the cutter a little bit at Jake Magnum today because he has been destroying that pitch. I think that means he got on base every time except for 1. I'm not even sure how that's possible with only 9 plate appearances. It's kind of a little bit interesting there, the 978 on base average. But anyways, he's in a great spot today. I really do believe so. He's been very hot as of late. He's been a little bit higher in the lineup than he was a little bit earlier in the year. And overall, I expect him to cover his fantasy score today at about 4.5. He's been a great guy for me all year. He really has not sold me many times, if not any. So give me the over today for Jake Magnum. Now, before we get to my next play in this video, if you've not already seen Sleeper, is in my opinion one of, if not the best app out there right now. And they offer promos all the time on this app. We should be seeing some discounts and like boosts or something coming a little bit later today on the app. They pretty much have promos every single day, which is what makes this app so good. You also, though, when you join, get a first deposit match up to $100 and a free square if you use my promo code DOMG. Link to join will be available down in my description. But you also get a better payout than an app like PrizePicks. Like, for example, if you like Zach Wheeler's over today, for example, maybe you like Chase Burns under strikeouts, for example, that's a 3.93x payout, or maybe you like Trevor Rogers under hits allowed at a 3.02x, or an over at about 3.85x. It's a really, really cool app that gets you a lot of very good payouts compared to like PrizePicks. So get it for yourself in my description. Use that promo code DOMG for first on deposits up to $100 and a free square when you sign up. I should also mention that you actually get a free month of my DubClub. You have to use promo code DOMG on an app that I'm affiliated with. You see all the apps that I'm affiliated with right here, including Sleeper, of course. You see all those different apps, but the only app that is not promo code DOMG is Better, which is promo code DOMG Props. Every other app out there is promo code DOMG, so all you have to do to get that free month of DubClub is just take a screenshot when you deposit in the app using my code, and then send that to domgpropsvip@gmail.com. And I can send you back a free month of my DubClub that easy. And now getting to play number 2, we're going to head over to the runs category here. This is available on pretty much every app out there. For whatever reason, it is a goblin here on PrizePicks, though. It's a green goblin. You could really get a better payout than for other apps out there. But I like Trey Turner over 0.5 runs today, just to have a run in today's game. I think he's in a great spot. In his last 5, he's only had a run in 1 of his last 5. But I think overall he's in a pretty great spot today for a couple of reasons. This one is the highest paying goblin out there. Like if you pair it with a 2-man, it's a 2.75x payout, which still, if you play this one on Sleeper, I believe you could get a better payout than that. But Trey Turner here has had a run in about 54% of games this year. Hasn't been great as of late, but really the Phillies haven't been as great. They scored 0 runs there, 1 run there, 1 run there, and 2 runs there. They've scored 2 or less runs in 4 of the last 5 games. This game here, they scored 13 runs, and Trey Turner had 4 runs in that game. So, interesting game from him there compared to the last couple, but I think the Phillies are a nice little bounce back spot here. They get to face a knuckleballer now in Matt Waldron coming off of an injury. It's going to be really interesting because he is a knuckleballer. He has not had a hit in 2 plate appearances against him, but I'm not really super worried about that. But against righties this year, he still has the same hit rate, about 54%. But the Phillies are very favored in this game, and it also has some of the best weather of the entire slate and one of the best stadiums to play in right now. In games where they win this year, he's been over in 63% against a righty, 61%. At home this year, over in 65%, and wins at home over in 65% as well. Wins at home versus a righty, 67%. So as you can see, the hit rates just kind of skyrockets against righties and also in wins and also at home. So there's a lot of splits that I like about this one as well. And overall, just kind of buying low on the Phillies' performance as of late because, like, look at the games where he's missing. 2 runs, 1 run, or 0 runs there. And you can see all the games that I talked about a little bit earlier. These games, though, 10 runs, 4 runs there, as well as 7 runs there, where they are actually putting up good performances. He is scoring runs. And like I said earlier, the Phillies are favored in this game, which makes me like Trey Turner here to score a run. And again, just you can go back to the last 20 games even. 1 run there, 4 runs, probably could have cashed in that one. But 3 runs there, 4 runs, 2 runs. Those are games that he's missing. And every other game where they're actually having a somewhat decent performance, like not necessarily going crazy, but like 4 runs there. There's like a game of 5 runs there where he's able to cover. So all I'm thinking is that we need is like 4 runs today from the Phillies, and he could potentially have a run. 5 would be great too. And their team total here is like 4.5. So give me the over for Trey Young here. I think he's in a, I just said Trey Young. Trey Turner over his half a run. I like the matchup for him a lot here, and I think the Phillies are in a pretty great spot to score some runs. I think that's going to start with their leadoff guy, and Trey Turner. Almost said it again. Jesus Christ. Thank you for watching. I'm not done with the free plays yet, but a couple of reminders to not miss out on joining the DubClub if you have not already. Go get in on my 6-mans because, like I said, we have cashed 10 in the last 6 days. This was all both in a single day, as you see there, and there was a day where we cashed 5 in a single day. So we have been on fire here. So go get my plays there, get my community chat, get my contributors plays, as well as a couple of WNBA plays for me once in a while, as well as my bankroll builders, underdog streaks, lottery picks. It's a really, really fun place to be. So go ahead and join right now with that link in my description. Here's some more free plays from the Daily Grind tool, and this tool can show off the best expected value plays on an app like PrizePicks or Underdog. Right now on PrizePicks, they list some Valorant plays, some MLB plays, some more Valorant, as you can see right there on the board. But the MLB plays I like is some under fantasy scores currently with Kirby and Crochet. But if you click on plus feed plays and you filter down to 2-bit power players, same with a 5-pick or a 6-pick flex, then it can help you find plays that fit into that play type in terms of expected value, just like that. So go with this tool for yourself in my description by clicking on the fantasy bundle and scrolling down, and be sure to use promo code DOMG. There's another tool available from the same guys, also separately, called the AI Asset Generator, which is over about 2,500 units of profit this year, just about. And you can see here that they have 18 slips currently on the board for apps like Underdog and PrizePicks and Better, Right now on PrizePicks, they have some plays for some MLB, some WNBA, some Valorant. They like a ton of different plays here in the 6-pick flex, which has a profit margin of about 6.55%. If you click on the PrizePicks button right here, it puts into PrizePicks for you just like that. Just go with this tool for yourself in my description, but this time click on the slip generator and scroll down. Be sure to use promo code DOMG yet again. Thank you for watching. So for the next video, best of luck. If you want to see over $5,000 of profit on PrizePicks, watch this video on your screen right here.